Where's the snooze button?
Freddie, it's time to get up. We got a show to do. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Hang tight, guys. Pressing the snooze one more time.
And it's time to do a show.
Morning time, snooze button.
Good morning, South Florida, and welcome to the breakfast at the Brooklyn Cafe TV.
You take a deep breath and a good whiff of that coffee brewing. Grab yourself some toast, a donut, or any breakfast. As Dawn and Freddie get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
So I grabbed myself and called 888-994-4995 to share a tip of the day.
Or just to say good morning.
So get ready for the time of your life.
Shake off your sleepies, buckle up, because it's showtime!
And
Are you hot? We're all hot.
hot.
Hot,
We're
hot.
Now
Hot,
you
hot.
have to turn it down from the splitter.
Is it the red one?
The other one.
Is it the red one?
Is it the red wire?
It's the speaker wire. See the speaker? The big one, that thick one. Yeah.
The second one?
Yeah. That's the way you control the sound down. They call it sound down. But anyway, welcome to
Keep
the
going.
morning show.
Keep on going.
I think you're going the wrong way. Mr. Caesar be getting hot now. There you go. You keep going. You keep going now. You keep going. Welcome, man, to the morning show.
Say it again.
Welcome.
Zoomed in too much.
We're zooming and we're echoing.
Is that better?
No.
No, you hear it in the speaker.
You gotta lower it on the mono.
On a mono.
Which one's that?
What, you saw the Dolphins yesterday?
You know, I got to tell you, good morning to you. 7 straight wins
Yes.
on the Dolphins.
Correct.
7.
And I hate it
Playoff
because
berth.
They may be in the Super
If
Bowl,
they-
Slick.
no, not the Super
They
Bowl.
might.
No.
Yeah, they could.
No
do you
way.
think?
No
Why?
freaking way. If they win their last 2 games, the last game of the season is against who?
Pacers.
Ooh.
But we got the next game is against the Titans.
Titans are good. They're number 1 in the West.
Dolphins are undefeated right now.
I gotta admit, I was rooting for New Orleans at the beginning of the year. Did you see they try to bring Drew Brees out of retirement
Or what?
What?
to quarterback?
Seriously?
Yeah, they tried to say, listen, we'll give you $100 million for the 3 games. Because if they don't win the next 3 games, they're out of the playoffs. They're not going to win. It's done. New Orleans is done. Done.
Wow.
Really?
That's like throwing money away. Why would anyone do that? You may as well just stay like your Jets and just get a better draft pick.
Do you know how much money a team makes when they make the playoffs?
No.
Millions.
What's happening with your Jets, though?
They won.
What's their...
They're 4 forever. But they won against Jacksonville. You know, if they had lost that game against Jacksonville, the quarterback from the Jets would have been unmerciful, right? Because it's a comparison deal. Now they got to shut their mouth because he beat the kid. But I'm going to tell you, the kid from Jacksonville is a better quarterback than Zach Wilson. Is a better.
Did you watch the game last night?
I came in and out.
Did you watch the Dolphin game last night?
In and out. Dolphins had that game from opening.
I came in on the third quarter, and then the Dolphins were up. I was just excited.
It was 10-0, and I said the Dolphins. It was like they were playing with boys.
We had like eight sacks. You know.
Yeah, really defensive. And that's not the same New Orleans teams that play Brady either. You see what they did to Brady? They sacked him 8 times. They hurt him.
I'm excited that Miami is in.
Not at all. I can't stand Miami.
It's Miami. Is everyone so excited? And everyone has to be so excited.
8-7. We never did this.
They were
We haven't done this in Marino.
They were 1-7 to start the year. They haven't lost a game yet.
See that? And now look.
You got to tip your hat. And the Miami Heat, first place. My God.
Are they really?
Yeah, third best
Maybe
team
you
in the
should
league.
come over to our
No,
side.
never.
Maybe you should
That
come over
would
to
never,
our
ever,
side.
ever happen.
You're
Why
down
not?
here for the weather, you know.
I cannot stand the Dolphins,
You're down here.
and I hate the Heat just as much.
Why?
And I hate
Why
the
are you such a
Miami-
hater?
The Florida Marlins hate them.
You can't hate. That's way too
Panthers
strong a
hate
word.
them. Hate,
No.
hate. Tampa Bay envious. Both baseball and hockey.
You have to be positive.
And
Be
football.
positive. Exactly.
Tampa Bay is the city of champions. They got football, hockey, and baseball champions.
You need to be positive, Batman.
Correct, because like look how we're ending out our year. We have the Dolphins winning. What else happened?
You must be very happy. I'm very happy for you.
But yeah,
I'm very happy.
thank you.
And is that why you're wearing fish colors?
Oh yes, of course.
I would watch myself in the
So you
parking
know.
lot. The truck doesn't run you over.
Wait till you see what we've got planned for Slick's table. He's even looking for a tablecloth.
All right.
He's
I've
going to
asked him since Friday.
clean up that
He's
corner
not gonna.
today. He
You see,
is.
Women are so gullible.
He
He's
asked
not
me for the
gonna clean
tablecloth.
nothing. You know what he asked you because I asked him. So you know what he's gonna do?
What?
He's gonna hide the mess behind the tablecloth. I know what he's gonna
No,
do.
we got things to do today. I got to tell you, we're going to. I'm going to try to stop tripping on everything on the floor.
I was watching a movie where a woman tried out for the gymnastics team and she ran into chairs and she made a mess dancing on the chairs. You know, they're all over the place.
Did you think of me?
Yes. The whole room thought of you. So look, it's done.
I got to tell you, it is just a weird week between now and New Year's. Like all of a sudden, Christmas is done. We have to ask our retail specialist back there. How is the retail industry for you?
Like this is.
7, 8.
No, he has 7.
5, 6.
He has 4.
Hello, hello. There we go.
He has 4. You have 7, 8.
Well, I think
No,
it's
wait.
3, 4.
3.
1, 2.
Hello? Hello?
3.
Okay.
I've missed you. It's been 2 weeks since we've seen her.
Yeah.
We've seen
Been
your
a while.
lunchbox, but we haven't
First of
seen
all,
you.
retail must be great. Did you see what the market did yesterday? It blew up
They do.
because they got the retail report. We
The
were up
retail report came out.
78% from last year. That's
Well, that's because
incredible.
people are shopping.
Yes.
How was it for you?
Christmas Eve wasn't awful. It wasn't too bad.
I have a pink sale. I went into the pink store in Boynton and they gave me a sale. 35 panties for like
8.
For who?
$8.
Where you
35 panties for $8?
No, it should have been 8 panties for $35.
35 panties for $8.
No.
That's the crazy Eddie sale of the
The
day.
company would be going bankrupt if it came down to
8
that.
panties for $35. That's still really good.
So I said to the lady, I want to see all your panties. And she says, you're not going to buy them. I says, oh, now you're shopping for me?
You should have called Slick. He could have gotten you the cheekies and the thongs.
Yeah,
And the panty man over there
What
knows.
is it on? I would have got you the period panties if you wanted
The
it.
I'm sorry,
period
the what?
The
panties.
period panties.
They have what?
Yeah.
They have
Period
a period
panties.
panty?
Yes, it captures the
Okay, stop.
situation.
Do.
It was, yeah.
No more.
Yeah.
You want me to
Stores
get you
like-
period
stores like that
panties?
really open your eyes to like stuff that you.
That's bizarre, man. Bizarre. So you must be busy.
Oh yeah, I worked 52 hours last week.
Oh, last week,
Last week.
52?
Yep. 52.
Wow. You get overtime, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, that's why we haven't seen you in 2 weeks.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. And now they say, even though retail was really up, now people are returning things.
But yeah, it's 2 days after Christmas. It's the biggest. This is the biggest week for returns
Why?
because after Christmas, if
People-
you don't like something
like
or
it.
something doesn't fit, you return it.
So you exchange, not return. Can you return panties?
Yeah.
What if they've been worn? Suppose you find like a pube or something.
We have to damage them. It's very disgusting.
You have to what?
Damage them.
People can return them after they've worn them?
Uh-huh.
No.
People do return 5-6-year-old bras and expect us to give them the same price as that bra as a new bra.
Why it
Wow.
exploded?
Pretty much.
Wow, the wire popped and the water exploded, but please, can I return this bra?
Can I bring
Pretty
this
much.
to
They're like, oh, I just bought this. And we're like, no, you didn't. Like, fun fact, everything from Pink/Victoria's Secret has a date on it.
Wow, all the tags have dates?
Mm-hmm.
But can you imagine working returns and they bring you a pair of panties with
I have to like disinfect
pube?
my hands after.
Brenda Warren says, no, you cannot return panties. Happy birthday, Brenda Warren. You've been on my mind. I want to call her and do
Brenda,
a
you
recap.
can return panties.
I need to do a recap with Brenda. I want to do a show with her before the end of the year or early next year.
And if they bought the panties on Amazon, they will return it, no questions asked. How you like them apples?
Amazon. So now you're back to doing returns.
Yep.
Anything good for the new year? Any like Jingle
Return
Bell
sales?
underwear or something?
Return sales?
Well, the biggest sale of the year is happening this week.
35 panties for $8.
No.
At Freddy's World.
Yeah, Freddy's World.
What's the
Brenda,
biggest?
I'll
What's the
send you a
biggest
text.
sale?
Semi-annual sale.
Semi-annual?
SAS.
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 What the hell? is that?
Semi-annual sale.
But we're at the end of the year. We're not semi.
Yeah, half the store goes on sale, on clearance.
Can they do a return sale? All
What do you mean?
merchandise brought back is now 10%, only 10% of the price or something. You have to destroy them. That sucks. What do you do with return panties? How did they destroy them? They burn them?
No, we cut them.
You cut them.
You cut them. Why? To make.
Rags. No
So,
kidding.
no, so the way we have to damage stuff is if we get something gross like a panty return, we damage it, we cut it up, and then we throw it in the garbage can so that way if someone goes dumpster diving, they can't come back and be like, oh, this is mine and it has a hole in it. No, I cut it
Wow.
up.
So you put it in the garbage, so it goes into the landfill.
Uh-huh.
So there are gazillion
Maybe we
panties
can get
in-
biodegradable panties.
No, if you go to the if you go to the dump site here in Florida, you can get all the panties.
Here's
you
the
want.
amazing thing. Slick, you have to cut them and throw them away because otherwise people go dumpster diving and take them out. What is wrong with the country and the
Oh,
state
lots of
that we
things.
live in that people would actually and then return them for new ones?
When you figure that out, let me know.
Listen, I will take all the returns. Don't damage them. I will disinfect them, and then I give it to the poor.
The homeless,
The
yes.
homeless.
That would be the best thing to do.
I don't understand. Why can't we give it to the homeless?
Then you gotta wash them.
I wash them.
I don't know what
You
they're doing.
guys, I don't know.
So did you have a nice Christmas? We saw lots of pictures of you guys at matching sweatpants.
Yeah, it was nice. We all got together for the first time in about 2 years.
What was the most exciting thing you got for Christmas?
Christmas Eve we did Secret Santa, and my cousin gave Zach and I, because he had both of us, because everyone gets two. One of my cousins had both Zach and I, so we got matching camping chairs.
Matching what?
Camping chairs.
Camping chairs.
Did she say shirts?
Are your names on them?
No, he apparently wanted to put them, but didn't get
Are
around.
you going camping?
We used to go camping every other weekend back in high school. We haven't been,
The snakes have
years.
gotten bigger, by the way.
huh?
The snakes have gotten bigger.
I'm sure they have some of the gators and the bugs.
Yeah, mosquitoes, all that.
Mosquitoes, yes. I looked up the caterpillars. So Christmas was good. Did Christmas feel like a normal Christmas to everyone here?
Well,
I'm going to ask you guys.
What's a normal?
A little more normal than like last year.
What it used to
Yeah.
feel like. Like the build up, the hype, the
No.
Christmas cheer.
No, more depressed, more sad, more hurt.
Okay.
Yeah, no, more heartful, like, to be honest with you, because my Christmas scare led me to just stay isolated. There's no need to go out.
Yeah, but what good is you being scared to teach you a lesson?
What are you talking about? That
Your Christmas scare.
No, as in
He's pregnant.
No, oh, not at all.
That's why he needs.
No, it
edible
was
panties.
my brother. It was my brother saying that he has 102 fever and he got tested and the virus. He caught the virus. If he caught the virus from an office party, what I'm gonna be in a tube or airplane up until Telluride. I can catch it from anybody.
And they had a shooting in Colorado yesterday.
Oh my
People
God.
died
Well, people.
Let's.
in the streets.
I didn't.
All I can tell you is people do
And
weird
a
things
cop
here
got
too.
shot too.
Seriously.
Yeah.
I gotta look.
Big
that up.
news.
But did Christmas feel like Christmas to you, Val? Was it nice to be together? Grandma, I saw you had a picture with Grandma,
Yeah, it felt a little more normal.
Did it?
and you had the day off.
And I had the day off.
Wow.
But that's rare.
She's regrouping,
Yeah.
getting ready for everything else. What do you got going on for New Year's?
Nothing.
We got music coming in tomorrow. We're going to do a recap of our Jingle Jam. Slick's going to put that together. I want to
Right.
do some best of segments for this week to put it out on
I
the show.
noticed that he did not download that mega file I sent him. You see,
Because-
I can tell you
He's
when
going to
you
work on it
download
today.
Tell me what it is.
Because,
Uh-huh.
because that mega file, like
That's a
you're
mega
kinda
file.
right, that's a huge file. Yeah.
So it'll take you 2 hours to download all that material.
Correct.
We sent him all of the music shows so far this month
Oh, jeez.
But I will take care of
to
it.
put a best of together
Yeah, uh-huh.
of Jingle Jam. We got Sweet Shells coming in tomorrow,
You know, New Year's is Tuesday?
Friday.
It's this Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah, Friday.
I thought it was next week.
It crept up on you.
It's Friday, yeah.
Yeah.
Got things to do, people to see. You want to get all dressed up on Friday? Have like a.
No, I wanted you to call the video.
I called him. We can call again.
He didn't answer?
I left a message, but we
I
can call
wanted
again.
everybody
Maybe
to
he's
wear a
away.
mask.
I got special treat coming in for you tomorrow. We got some Puerto Rican food. I got a Puerto Rican food truck coming in tomorrow.
Ooh.
There's a Puerto Rican food truck?
Yep.
A person really has one of those?
Yep.
You should bring in the ladies so they can see what a truck looks like.
Well, I could do that. So I thought we can take pictures and then we can, yeah. So they're
Sick,
coming
I
in
need
tomorrow.
you to use your influence to get me a truck.
What's my influence? What do I do? I don't
You
do
got
any
connections in very low places, and
connection. Not at
I
all.
need a van or something. If anybody out there knows
I got
of a truck, I need a truck. I need a vendor truck.
Besides rental places like Enterprise.
No, they have vans. I need a truck,
Yeah, I wouldn't.
like a Mr. Softy
I can
ice
ask
cream truck or
around,
something.
but I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know.
Did you work last night?
Yeah.
Pick up some batteries?
Pick-
So Val, I got to slick. Freddie's trying to put new batteries in the thermometer yesterday.
Oh, jeez.
And the AAA's that we have don't charge
I
in the
threw 'em away.
recharger. I got to get a different recharger. So I know there's a whole bag of batteries in the back. Well, you know what the back looks like, right? So I asked HR where the batteries are. She goes, I don't know. I haven't seen them.
HR.
Human Resources. Alana.
Alana.
She's now HR. So Slick, after the show, he says, you mean that big bag of batteries that had double A's and triple A's and D's in it? Uh-huh. I threw them away. Why'd you throw them away?
My mistake.
He goes,
My
I thought they
mistake.
were bad.
I thought they were bad.
The charger does charge.
But it's not
AAA.
charging, I don't think.
Yeah, it
Not
is.
triple A's.
Yes, it does.
They don't fit.
Yes, they do. You have to know how to put them in.
Okay.
Is that what you've been trying to do?
Yes.
So he bought AAA's yesterday. They were here. Where are
Actually, I
they?
didn't buy AAA's yesterday.
Where are the AAA's that were on the table?
I mean, they're all gone.
Those are the rechargeable ones in the other
Give
room.
it to me and I'll
Oh.
recharge
Oh, they're
it.
still in the other room.
I'll recharge it.
Oh.
I will take care of that issue.
You got some breaking news for us today? No.
It's a Colorado shooting.
Colorado was.
But no, besides the Colorado shooting.
Spider-Man, first movie since 2019 or 18 to gross $1 billion in its first week.
Have you seen it, Slick?
Yeah, I saw it Tuesday. And
How is it?
It's a really good movie. I don't want to give any spoilers, but it really brings you back to
Spider-Man 1.
correct.
Val, did you see it?
Nope.
I'm gonna go
Not
see
yet.
it this weekend.
But it's very
They have it on
heartfelt.
Paramount.
It's heartfelt at the end, and then
What's up?
you're going to Paramount.
They have it somewhere on TV.
Oh, on streaming? I don't think
No,
it's
they
streaming.
don't.
I think
It's
it's only in theaters.
Only in theaters.
I'm gonna go see it. Now I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna hate it.
Movies are done.
I hate the 1. I hate it 2
Do you want to go see this one?
because I like pain.
I think you do.
I like
There's
to be
pain.
handcuffed.
I think you
slapped.
do.
There's pain in there.
There, you know, I've come to realize that I think you do. I guess there are people in this world that like that.
Like
and
what?
there are people that don't. To
have
yes,
pain?
to have pain.
That's why you dish it out in plentiful. You and
Always.
Slick every day.
Always.
I had to deal with him, Alana, and Dawn yesterday, slapping me around like a hockey
Was
puck.
I?
So we were having a little conversation. Alana's fixing her makeup for her show last night, and she comes out. She goes behind there. She goes, "Children, you do know I am standing on the other side
You
of
were
this
throwing
door."
ducks at me again.
All I could do was think of you and
Why
Teddy
did
Val
you
going,
leave
"Mom
so
and Dad."
early when you didn't have to be at work till 5?
No, I did. I left at work at 5, so basically I stopped by my place and then I go to
The
work.
Dodger.
No, not the Dodger.
At your house?
Yeah.
Who stopped by?
No, me. I stopped by
Your house.
and then I go.
You had to go use the bathroom or something?
No, not at all.
You had to go do a Whoopi Goldberg?
No, I just stopped by.
You know what a Whoopi Goldberg is?
No,
right?
because sometimes I don't get to see my house until like later on that.
Oh, you
night.
missed your house?
He missed his house.
So you missed your house.
So
So you left early yesterday because you had to do a Whoopi Goldberg at your house because
what's
you
a
missed
Whoopi
it.
Goldberg?
You had to use the toilet.
No, not at all.
Are you
I
sure?
didn't use the toilet.
So you
I
went
can
all the way
record
to your
myself.
house for what now?
My house is like 15 minutes away, like 15.
And why
20.
did you go?
Because I just wanted to go to my house. Like I can't go to my house. Like there's no.
In a year and a half that I know you, you have never
I
done
did
that.
do that. Yeah.
No, only
I'm
when
so
you had to do a
serious.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Well, no. No, that's not me. You got the wrong guy. But yeah, I
That
just
other guy
went
used to
that-
do it too,
yeah,
but
nah,
you
nah,
you
me.
guys are all built the same. You and Mr. X.
I'm sorry. I'm
Who?
built the same. Not at all.
We'll leave his name out of it because he'll
I
probably
was
shoot
just-
me.
No. I just went to my house just to go to my house. It kind of like
For 3 hours?
3 hours. No,
You ran out of here at 2 o'clock.
no, I ran out of here at 3 o'clock, and then I had just an hour or like not even an hour to prep before I left at 4:30.
He got to get ready for work. You never know who he's going to run into there. He's got to
Well,
get all,
no,
you know,
no,
smelling
no, I'm not buying
nice.
it. Something's
and
going on.
shaved.
This lipstick's up
Nothing's
to
going
no
on.
good.
I'm not up to no good. I just forgot the batteries. Like my day has not started.
Look, I don't know how you do it because every woman who walks in here loves you.
I don't know.
You're
Val,
sickening.
it's unbelievable, Valerie.
Yeah.
It's sickening is what it is.
Oh,
He's got some
Slick.
sort of
Oh,
chart.
Slick, there you are.
Look at, look at this.
He charmed the XLR right off that microphone.
And yes, ladies and gentlemen, that was Slick fainting. And he's on the floor.
myself next time I leave early.
You're going to what?
I'm gonna report myself so that you know that I'm not.
Take charge.
So have you seen this artificial intelligence that you're able to like replicate movie stars and personalities and everyone thinks it's real?
Yes.
The voice, you mean?
No, faces,
Oh, yeah.
everything.
Yeah, I saw that. And they make you say things that you didn't say by using the voiceover of the people saying different words.
So it looks
Dangerous.
But that's the whole thing about this. It could be really dangerous. They said it could change the scope of politics. It could change the scope of everything, because how you can't do facial even recognition recognizes it as the real person.
It's a problem.
What are they going to do?
I don't know. The CIA is working on something.
You think our founding fathers would ever have imagined the mess that we would have put ourselves in this country?
You know, it's really funny because you would think that we would learn the lesson, and we don't. We just make it worse and worse and worse until there won't be anything left.
I know.
So, you know what? Enjoy your life, because I saw a movie looking for
Mr. Gabar?
looking
Gear?
for a partner to end to end your life. End of the world, looking for a partner, end of the world, something like that. And it's a famous actor, and he's looking for somebody because there's this giant meteor that's going to hit the earth and everything's going to disappear. And everybody knows it, so they give you 17 days. So it's his life in 17 days, which was abruptly changed at the end to hours or minutes because they miscalculated. And he found this girl, and they end up together
For his last 17 hours of life?
for the last 17 minutes of life, and they explain how they spent it.
Not very uplifting, but it made me think of a post I saw today on LinkedIn. This woman who is in end-stage hospice, which you would think, but she's ever so grateful that she's in end-stage hospice because she says she can't be in the pain anymore. She's going to document and journal it between now and they tell her by the end of February she will pass. But she said she no longer will have to live with the pain. She will no longer have to fight through it. And she quoted the Bible and everything through her whole writings. And she's going to document it and let people know that it's okay because she knows she's going to be in a better place. All in perspective. Right? There are those that would get those moments and go, oh my gosh. And there are others that are going to walk like that.
You know, it's
Which
really,
is interesting. You just,
well,
it's
it's
who
interesting
people
because
are.
we should be more grateful for the small, large, medium, whatever size you want to say, the things you have. So
Correct.
I have a question. I heard on one of the radio stations from New York City about they're asking people, do you remember last year when you met people and they said the New Year resolution was going to be?
We wrote all of ours down.
They're in that.
We're going to open up the jar, yeah.
We're going to open it on
Friday?
We could do it.
Or Monday?
Let's do it Monday.
Okay.
Let's wait because this is the new deal. Remember, people told you, this is my New Year's resolution. Lose weight, I'm a this, I'm a that, I'm a
same.
that. And they never did it.
I did it.
And the same people now come to you and they're going to say, you want to hear my New Year's resolution? Now, what do you tell them? Do you say, well, you didn't keep last year's? Or I don't believe you because you didn't do it? What do you do?
I say that's great. Why would you pass
You don't
judgment
hold
on anything?
anybody accountable for last year's resolutions?
It's not my place to hold anyone accountable. It's their own accountability.
So if they tell you, I am going to lose weight and they gain weight, what would you tell them?
That's on you.
So why are you even listening to their resolution then?
Why do we live? Why do we do what we do? People like to talk.
People like to listen to what they want to
What would you do?
accomplish. Call them out.
Why?
You don't have to call it.
I mean,
What are you gonna do? Say, oh, you gain weight?
Thank you.
What are you gonna do? You gain
Well,
weight?
I would tell
and-
people, okay, you're going to tell me your resolution. So you are going to spend 5 minutes of my life that I'm never getting back. So please do it. So if they didn't do it, I should hold them accountable. I don't even remember what I wrote in that.
I don't either. I remember
But
not
I know
knowing
I
what
will
I was
be
gonna
held
write.
accountable by all of my
Now, you remember what
peers.
you wrote in that jar? We'll do it again this year. It's in the corner. We had to go through it and see what they wrote on their accountability. You know what you wrote, Slick?
Honestly, I don't know.
You probably
I think I
wanted to meet his
probably was like
enchantress.
trying to get buff or something, or an enchantress maybe.
No, I think it was a buff.
Probably
Yeah.
buff or like.
Yeah, because last year you tried to do a push-up and you couldn't do it.
I can do a push up. Yeah. I
He can. He was lying.
I can do a push up.
He was making believe. You know what Slick does? Slick says, I don't know how to do this, so that he doesn't have to. I've learned the secret.
Not at all. That's not what. No.
He says, no, I can't
I
do
know
that.
how to do
I
it.
don't know how to do it.
Because if he can't do a push-up, then I can do a pull-up.
Oh, no, he can do a
I
push-up.
can't do pull-ups.
I can't do it.
I can do push-ups. I can't do pull-ups.
Why would anybody need to do a pull-up?
Don't you remember those PE? Did you guys ever have those PE
Yep.
tests you had to take? Oh my God, those are the worst.
That was so unfair.
See?
I passed a petition, and all the nerds signed it. We had 2,000 signatures in my junior high school because I didn't think it was fair. You have to climb that rope. First of all, I'm afraid of heights. So Mr. Blaffa, who used to play for the Eagles, says, "Get up there, Santori. Show us how we are." And I went all the way to the top, and everybody went. He blew the whistle. He says, "Look at him," because I never did it all year.
How do you get down from that?
Your hands are on fire. But the pull-up thing, you had to do 3.
Yeah, can't never do the 3.
So I got a D because I couldn't do 1. And he says, you don't have any upper strength.
I can
So-
do push-ups. I can't do
Push-ups, I could.
Pull-up. Can't do pull-ups. Can't jump rope.
I was so upset.
I'm not really good at riding a
You
bike
can't jump
either.
rope.
No.
She
Can't
has-
juggle.
She has no...
Eye-hand coordination.
Hand-eye- I don't have very good eye.
You ever
hand-eye
seen her dance?
coordination.
She does the white woman dance. Like the lady from Seinfeld.
Yeah, it's probably what I do too.
You know, you dance well. Someone told me yesterday, though, dating during a pandemic is just not worth it. They'd rather not even try.
Why?
Because it's like, you know,
It's like-
you don't know what door to open because everybody's social distancing. So it's kind of like, how
We
far
are
can
going
you
to
take- what?
start a new program.
For what?
Dial a date. So you're going to go on virtual dates with someone. And
We're
you're going to
just
set it up.
Zooming?
Yes.
Like, hey,
like
how
the
you doing?
VMix. Like the Zoom. You're going to sit at the table and you're going to replicate what each one has. So you're going to enjoy the same bottle of champagne, wine, or whatever. You're going to dance virtually. It's
I'm
the
sorry.
new craze.
I'm sorry, I can't. I mean, I'll be forward to doing that, but like, I wouldn't feel a connection to the person.
Trust you me.
You know, but we could do a show. We could record Slick having a date, but not having a date.
The virtual date.
You like put on your, what's it called? Your
Ties.
ascot, your tie, and you pour a glass of
We'll get you a
champagne,
shirt
and
with
then you toast
tuxedo.
everyone for the new year.
Tuxedo shirt.
I should.
Go on a date with Slick. So, if you call in 888-565-1470, that ain't the
You
right
don't have
number.
to.
Do not
No,
call
but
that
you
number.
Don't call that number,
What's
but you
the
don't
number?
have to.
888-994-4995.
That's right. So
You
the
don't have
AOB
to.
Have a date with Slick.
You
Private
can win
date, no.
a date with Slick.
No,
and it'll
you
be
don't.
on us.
No, it's okay. Thank you.
But that is what somebody told me, that they, it's not worth dating during a pandemic.
It's not.
Because you just don't know what other people are doing. Then you put you and everybody else in jeopardy.
Correct.
What about New Year's? You guys have plans? I know we won't see Val again until next year, so I got to get all my information now. She's laughing, but she knows it's true.
Friday night, we're going to Chili's with my family.
Oh, that's nice.
To Chili's.
Yeah, it's kind of turned into a tradition.
Chili's.
Chili's.
For New Year's?
Yeah.
Chili's.
Yeah.
Chili's?
I haven't been to Chili's in years. They closed the one that was here in Boca.
Where are you going for New Year's? You're going to a
We're going to go to
restaurant?
my sister's. No. Contrary to what others do in our studio,
Don't do that.
I
Don't do that
have locked
because-
myself in.
Don't do that because I know a story when you went to visit family and they were exposed and you dodged the bullet
I
there.
didn't go.
Yeah, you were there.
Didn't go.
Yes, you were.
Didn't go.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Did not
yes.
go.
We'll talk about it off the air, but
Did not
do
go.
not
No, I'm going
name-
to my sister's.
do not throw stones at glass houses.
I'm going to my sister's. Apparently, there's a football game. She told me Michigan and something else.
And Georgia, Orange Bowl.
Oh, that's a good game.
Because she told me it's New Year's at my house. She goes, because Leah went to Michigan. And she said she knows Chuck will watch whoever the other team is. So basically,
Georgia.
I get to hang with my sister and everyone else is going to watch TV.
I go for Michigan. Everybody else goes for Georgia because Sarah went to Georgia.
It's just us. It's
So
my
I go
sister,
against-
Chelsea, Chuck, April, and Leah. That's it. Very, very small.
I'm gonna be
Muy
going.
pequeño.
Did you hear the University of Miami? 19 players came with COVID. So they
Yes,
lost
they
their
are
bowl.
out of the bowl.
They canceled the bowl.
I heard there are 3 teams that are now no bowl games.
And the team that they were going to play against now is going to play University of Central Florida. Is going to one of the bowls, and they canceled the bowl.
They canceled the whole bowl?
They canceled one of the bowls, yeah.
Wow. I had heard that last night or Sunday night on the news that the Hurricanes are not in the bowl anymore because too many players have COVID.
Now, 107 football players tested positive. Now, what's happening in the NFL is that they've been all vaccinated, so they're under the 5-day protocol. If they test negative, they can play. And apparently, the word on the street is, if you didn't get vaccinated, but you were testing, and you get sick, you're gonna have to go the full ride.
Oh my gosh, it's 4 of them.
4 teams now?
4 bowls, 4 bowl games that are
See, don't you think they should have taken, if one team, if Miami's out, taken the other team that Miami was playing and
They
put it with
did.
another
They
team?
did.
Oh, they did do that.
Yes, but they had to cancel a bowl because the other team also bowed out. So they only had 1 team and 2 bowls. So they brought in UCF, and they canceled 1 bowl.
that's
So Michigan, Georgia are playing New Year's Eve
Yes.
at the Orange Bowl?
That's the number 2 and 3.
Is that in Miami?
Number 2 and 3 in Miami.
Interesting.
And then number 1, Alabama, is playing against number 4, Cincinnati.
Oh, well, you know, Alabama, that's not fair. Why would number 1 play number
Cincinnati is
4?
the only undefeated team in the country.
Then why are
should
they
have been
number 4?
1. Because Cincinnati's schedule is not as hard as Alabama's.
So 1 of 4 plays and 2 and 3 plays, and the winner of those 2 go
Goes
to the national
championship.
Wow.
And I'm picking.
somebody might.
You know who I'm picking?
Michigan.
I want Michigan against Cincinnati because I'm tired of seeing Georgia and Alabama, and chances are they're the ones that are going to.
Now, Michigan and Cincinnati. Let's do it. Although I think Alabama's going to. You know, he comes out of, I don't know, this man must be blessed by an angel because he pulls it out from every which way.
Who, Alabama?
Alabama.
Yeah, well, 'cause he's
Doesn't
been to
he?
so
How
many
does he
bowls.
do that?
I don't know.
You know,
He
when
has
this,
to have the most winningest record.
he is. When you have players that can throw the ball 50 yards, and you're losing by 2 touchdowns with a minute to go in the game, just throw it downfield. Just
Yeah,
throw
but
it.
he has a knack. He gets the players. I mean, these players are viable, eligible players for anybody to recruit.
Yes, but where
How
are you
does
gonna
he
go?
get them?
Because Alabama's a winning program, and you want to go to the NFL. Now you know the latest that that college kids now can get paid for their endorsements. They can receive money now.
Yeah, like there was a team down here called St. Thomas Aquinas.
Yes, they're the
Everybody-
best.
Everybody goes to St. Thomas Aquinas
Because
because
they're
of the
football
recruitment,
already, yeah.
and they're winning.
And they're all the players that came
I
out.
didn't know
of
St. Thomas had a football team.
Oh my God! They're
Yeah,
like
they do.
forget about
St.
it.
like-
Thomas College?
High school.
Oh, high school.
It's high school.
Do
You
know-
said high school kids can get paid or college kids can
College
get paid?
College kids.
Okay.
Do you know that when I was coaching high school football, I went on a rampage because we were private school, so you have to have the money to go to private school. So I went to the 3 best players in all of Florida. I said, "Come, we'll pay for it." I didn't have authority to do this. I did it anyway. So the school took 2 of the 3, and man, they were good. They were unbelievable.
Yeah, so that's it. So what do you do in New Year's?
Me, I'm just gonna keep it as calm as last year. You know, stay to myself.
You know what he was last
She
year?
remembers last year?
Just stay to myself.
Everybody, I just can't believe they ratted you out.
I'm gonna start off my new year.
You got ratted out with your suspenders and your white shirt, and you were doing the bunny hop.
I'm gonna start off my new year very calm, very. You know,
Are we?
Very.
You going to hang out with Amit at Boca?
Not at all. Not at
He's
all. I'm not that
she's
type of
pregnant
person.
again. He can't put himself in those situations
Yeah.
Oh,
anymore.
really?
Yeah, she's pregnant.
Yeah.
They, I think he's gonna be doing a big bash at Banco.
I don't know. I don't know anything about that.
You just said that. You just mentioned his name.
You mentioned his name.
You did.
I
You did. I heard you say, "Oh, he had a good night." What happened?
My new year very quiet. So
You
I
going-
think Val wins on quiet. She's going to Chili's. Are you
go-
off?
No. I'm working.
I would like to do something abnormal on New Year's
Yeah,
where there's
okay.
no people.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know, walk on the moon or something where there's no people.
You should do that. You should film it. You should have like a movie night in your backyard.
yeah.
Put up
Are
a
you
big
insane?
screen.
No, I can't do that.
Why?
You can do
Cause
that.
why? The frogs and everything back then? No.
It's fun.
Put up a big sheet, rent a movie, screen it outside, and have s'mores
No,
and
Dawn,
hot chocolate.
Those days have been destroyed. Thank you for playing.
Why?
Because we talked about doing all that, and apparently, now I know what I wrote on that paper. Movies here, and I never got it done.
So then we got to do it this year.
You got a week left.
Although we did go to the movie, so does that count? We did a movie night.
No.
We missed you at that movie night, by the way.
Oh,
You
you
missed
would've had a
Slick's niece
ball.
and nephew.
Yeah.
They were really cute.
You should have heard they were snoring in the
I
back.
ended up at my uncle's for my cousin's birthday that night, so.
You should have brought him. Your uncle won't come out? Your uncle won't come out to play? Well, it was a nice thing, and Slick was there. He showed up twice.
Why do you show up twice?
He'll tell you when he has time.
Carpool.
Ah.
Slick had carpool duty.
I just couldn't say no. I should have said no.
He was bringing the world.
I gotta tell you, I think going
Totally.
into the new year,
I'm gonna say no.
no is a complete sentence.
Yes.
You guys are full of beans. You will never say
I'm
no.
gonna say no.
No
don't even
is
know
a
how to
complete.
spell
I said
no.
no is a complete sentence. He goes yes.
Because I noticed that I do that a lot. Like I try to accommodate. Like
I do
I'm trying,
too. Don't
I'm
worry.
trying to get a yes. Like I don't really need it. No.
I've gotten very good at saying no, and I firmly stand by my no's now. And then, you know what, after the fact, people say to me, how'd you know to say no? Got to stand strong in your convictions.
No, you're the opposite problem. Everything you say is no.
Only if I feel it's not in
No.
a good situation
No,
for me.
no. You say no, and then now convince me to say yes. She works it backwards.
That's no, not necessarily true. It depends what it is. If it's my health and safety, and I feel uncomfortable, it's a no. And I've held firm on that. You know, we do a lot of women empowerment, and I got to walk my walk, and I
But there's a
do.
time and a place
No.
to put your
Nope.
rocks in play.
Nope.
You got to wait till the game comes to you.
Nope.
A little bit.
I've changed
You
my
see?
whole philosophy.
What did I tell you? Nope, nope, and another nope.
I have changed my philosophy because you know what? Sometimes you just got to put you first.
You know, this is amazing coming from the woman who 7 years ago I said, come and work with me. No, and more no, and more no, and then I tell you no. Now I know where you get it from. You're like the no person.
But look in
He's
7
the
years.
yes person, and you're the no
But
person.
look in 7 years how far we've come and how many things and how many people we've interviewed about stand women.
Men too?
I can't talk for men. Clearly, he doesn't say no. Standing strong in your convictions of what you believe in and what you want to do. And what I'm trying to do this week is recapping some of the really great people that we've worked with for this year. So we had Megan on. I'm going to have Brenda come on, JC. A lot
Well,
of the
then
great recaps of
I'm going to speak up
2021.
for men. Because where you have been saying women empowerment is the yes woman, is that what you're talking about? Men have become the compromise being. We are now the compromisers. We are willing to give up and compromise positioning.
I feel sorry for you. Because I got to tell you, I'm done with that situation.
You see this? Are you watching this?
I am done with that situation.
There
If
is
it is
no-
harmful, if it is potentially harmful to another being,
Yeah, but
then it's a
potentially
no.
harmful is definition. One man's food is another man's poison.
Right.
And
So
one man's
everyone has to
poison-
make their choices.
Yeah, but you have to compromise on how people feel in general. You can't just say this is wrong.
Yeah, I can.
That's not compromise.
I'm not a man though.
You're acting like men do.
No, I don't think so. I think the pandemic has changed people's perspective on. Has it changed
No,
your
I think it's
perspective on
changed
things?
your perspective.
100%. There is no doubt. It has played psychological warfare with my brain. 100%. How about you?
Yeah, same. I'll just say like you always have to take that step back at work.
That's compromise. That's not what she's talking about.
Has COVID changed your mindset on things?
Yeah, like as in I have to take a breather, like as in I step back sometimes because I feel like I rush a lot. I rush things. Like I know how to do things, but
You just say yes without thinking. You still do that, so I don't know where
no.
that.
And the funny thing is, I know what is it that I'm supposed to say no, but for some odd reason I'm trying to accommodate.
Guilt?
Accommodating and doing something and saying
No,
yes
the
are two different
accommodation
things.
leads to the yes, but I never say yes.
You always say
That's
yes.
possible.
You always say yes.
You never say no. Now, let me throw a curveball
That's
at
not
you.
a bad thing though.
You're the yes man. Let me throw a curveball at you. When you are a role model, you have to watch it when you say no and when you say yes. Sometimes, perhaps, it's the best answer. And I know that nobody chooses to be a role model, but when you have people around you and they sort of listen and follow what you're saying, you got to be very careful with what you say.
True. You got to be careful what you do.
Don't say true. This is my argument, not yours.
You got to be careful what you say. You got to be careful what you do.
You got to be careful
Because you
about
can't,
what you do.
because you
It
got to
doesn't
walk
matter
the
what you
walk
say.
and talk the talk. You can't do one without the other. So if you say something,
It doesn't matter.
you should act accordingly.
That matters.
Yes.
It doesn't matter what you say.
No, but your actions should follow what you say.
Should.
Yes.
But what you do is what you say. It doesn't matter what you
Val,
say.
you think that's true? I don't think so. What you do is what you say. You know what they say? Do as I do, not as I say. My
That's
mother
what
said that all
your
the
mother-
time.
Parents said that to children. That is not the right
My
approach.
dad used to say that all the time.
So they're not necessarily one and the same. I believe they should be, though.
If you say one thing and do another, you are guilty of what you do. Right? If you believe in never robbing a bank and they catch you robbing a bank, you're guilty. Not of what you said, but of what you did. So what you do is 100 times more heavy than what you say. You can say anything.
Really? So your actions speak louder than words.
What you do,
Those are actions.
not necessarily actions, what you do. You see, you want
What
to
does
put
it
me in a
do?
square. In other words, sometimes sitting and watching and letting others do.
Okay, so whether you sit or you take movement, your action,
That's an action.
what
No
your body
action?
does.
No,
No, it's an
no,
action.
no. Don't let her put words in your mouth.
I'm
No,
confused.
if you do something, you're doing it action.
Not necessarily.
She's just
No, she's
trying to.
just trying.
if you
She's
do
trying
it-
to pin my ears back. No.
If you do
sometimes-
it or don't do it, it's an action.
Sometimes you let things unfold and they will reveal themselves to you. And that's how a role model has to sometimes let good, bad, and indifferent take place. But never do something or ask someone to do something that you wouldn't do.
Agreed.
That's all you got to do. There is no solution to words. Doesn't create solution.
That's not true.
It is true. Best laid plans, if they're not done, are what? Lies?
There is never winning an argument with Freddie.
But
I
is
have
it a
realized
lie?
that. It's
If
what?
I tell you I'm going to do something and I never do it, have I lied to you? Now
Yeah.
she's thinking. Now she knows I'm going to put her in the box.
Yes.
I lied. Even if I couldn't do it because it was beyond my
No.
control?
No.
No. So I lied to you.
No.
That's a definite lie. Well, it can't be. Don't act like Kim. When I asked him a question, he said, yeah, no. The hell is that?
I know.
It happens. Because it always comes out.
Valerie's one of the few people in here that always says
Yes.
yes and I forgot. 9
What
out of
was the
10 times I
question?
forgot. Okay?
Today, for example.
Exactly.
Yesterday I got this on her head, like, and then I got.
But
I'm
I
not
taught
mad.
you in the day. How can you have forgotten 6 hours later?
You did the same thing to me.
I says, you got my back today. You said yes. And yes, I'll show you the
wasn't me.
text. Oh, okay, somebody has your phone.
Who'd you text?
Her.
Not me.
She didn't get that
I
text.
said, you got my back. And she
well,
said,
whoever
yes.
you texted
Oh,
said yes.
No, I think you.
You think, I think you.
I have to look at it now.
Look it up. Yeah.
I have to look it up.
Thank you. I think you. Val is the only person that has a pink box in my text messages. So I know it was her.
Yes, her name comes up as a pink V. Oh, because she's in pink.
So,
Ba-dum-bum.
so she said yes. And then 2 hours later, she says, yeah, you gave her a slap on the head.
She gave me a slap on the head.
I trying, yeah, Tell me now. Tell me the words that you said.
She's happy.
You can't win with this.
Plead the fifth.
You win.
In my defense, when you texted me versus when she texted me, when you texted me, I just woken up for a nap because I went in at 5 a.m. So I may have been a little like, oh yeah, I got it, but forgot.
So 2 hours later, you realized what we were asking. Okay, see?
Exactly. She got you.
That's why last night when we were at the radio station, you told me, you said this to me, that she put her hand up to her head. I went, why? I said, I just spoke to her.
She goes, I think I forgot. Is what she said.
Sorry. Oh, except.
Oh, just so you know, Jay Harmon is having a blowout sale for the rest of this week, the rest of 2021. So it is buy one, get one 50% off of everything that he has here in the studio, or already he's created some of these pieces. Oh my gosh, spectacular deals you can get here. These big ones, really, really amazing deals if you want to check that out. And these as well.
And if you want him to take it to your house to hang it so that you get a better idea of what it looks like, you'll work that out.
I gotta tell you, that makes a huge difference because things in here, you don't realize how big this space is until you take it to your home. And even if you've got a big home and large walls, the vastness of this studio, you don't realize how big everything really is.
The whatness?
Vastness.
That's like Valerie, multiple Valeries.
Multiple
The vastness.
Valeries. Yes, exactly.
That's you. Don't look at me, Mrs. I plead the fifth.
She is always happy though. I gotta tell you, Val is always happy, and Slick is always willing to do. We got really, really a great
Slick
crew.
is way beyond willing to do.
Now HR over there, she's a mini me. Is all I can tell you. So
that's
that is
scary.
walking a fine line of a mini
They
me.
share a brain. Yesterday, what were we talking about? And both of you came up with the same
Our
answer.
mouth plates.
Oh, they share the same mouth.
We don't share, but we have the
They
same
have
situation.
the same situation. They
Yeah.
grind their teeth.
Yeah. Same mouth guard conversation we were having.
And I tell you, get a boxer's mouth guard. They're better than any dentist mouth guard there is.
Why?
Because they're built for abuse. And what you have
I
on
told
is
you,
that
I woke up in the middle of the night one morning. The pain was so bad, I realized I clenched my mouth plate that hard all night. Pain going up to my jaw. I don't know why. There's no stress or
Do
anything
you know
in life.
what an avocado is?
Of course.
If you heat up an avocado and put it in your mouth like a mouth guard, when you heat it up, it'll take of your mouth.
Yeah.
You will never have a problem again. Some minerals in the pit takes away the grind.
You should bite the pit.
Yeah.
You could choke.
No, do
Don't
it while
sleep
you're
with it.
working, while you're awake, like 2 or 3 hours a day, and there's some kind of enzyme in there, and your jaw loosens up. It doesn't happen anymore.
Really?
No, I made that.
I figured you did.
Like I said, it's not what you say.
Do as,
Well,
do
what
as
you
I
do.
do, not as I say. Do as I do, not as I say.
See that?
And on that note, we got some things to do, everyone. Have a spectacular, what is today, Tuesday? Have a great Tuesday, everyone. Be safe, be kind to each other, walk your walk and your talk. We'll see you in a little bit.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to the morning show. As I go now to fill my mug, which is completely empty, I'm coffee out.
Your cup runneth over.
No, company dry.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe, be kind to each other. Tune in for all of our other morning shows coming from Ant Media Productions, and then our afternoon show at 12 o'clock.
And always join us for more fun and laughs, because your day starts when you smile.
Have a great morning, and we'll see you in a little bit.
And don't be late.